$1.93, another new low weight. Chocolate chip cookie dough today. Oh yeah.
It's another True Nova production. It's another True Nova production.
Bring me to my knees.
DJ's so funky, man.
Bring me to my knees.
Alright guys, what's going on? heading to work right now, but I figured I'd talk to y'all for a little bit. So one of the things I was wanting to talk about is, alright, well first let me tell you about my little blooper I did yesterday. Man, I felt like a moron. Actually, it wasn't my fault. It partially was. But anyways, what happened was yesterday I thought I was supposed to work. So that's kind of gave away the story right there, saying I thought I was supposed to work. Alright, the schedule I took a picture of had me working from 5 to 9:30 yesterday. Well, so I get all ready, get to work, and now keep in mind, it's about a 20 or 30 minute drive for me to get to work. So I get to work, walk in, and I see the other health enthusiasts there. Well, there's only 2 of us there, and so I was like, okay, because we're never supposed to really work together, just because it's not that we can't, it's just that we're kind of like the assistant people. We don't close out the store, but we have to be there for the store to close, and they don't need 2 of us there at the same time. But walked in, I was like, that's kind of strange. Well, one of the key holders goes, "You working today?" And I was like, "Yeah, I thought I was supposed to." So I checked the payroll, or the schedule, and the schedule got changed, and I did not know about it, and I was not working yesterday, so I was very ticked. Because I had done gotten all ready, went and did a morning workout, and was ready for work, ready to hit the day, and wasn't on schedule. So I decided not to waste the trip out of it, so I went and visited my grandma for a minute, and then I went home and watched a movie, because that was a stupid moment. But the other thing I was wanting to talk about was, alright, so this 21-day challenge thing I'm doing, yeah, I'm doing this to show you what a diet can do, but at the end of this thing, I was thinking about doing just a normal cheat meal. You can't go normal, alright? After this, I was planning on bulking anyways, so in order for me to kick off my bulk, I'm going to do the 10,000 calorie challenge. Now, the end of my 21 days actually ends on August 6th, but I worked that day, so I don't know if I worked the Sunday or not. The schedule hasn't been made that far ahead, so we will see what day it will actually be that I do the 10,000 calorie challenge. But I definitely want to do it on a day where I'm off work for 2 days in a row. Or, yeah, because I'm definitely going to need a whole day to eat the food and not work. And the other day, I'd like to have like a little recoup day and not have to go to work, because I know I'm not going to really be able to fit in my uniform and be looking pudgy, and I just don't like that. But that's what's up, that's what's going on. Right now I'm headed to work, so I'm going to quit videoing, driving, vlogging and driving. It's already bad enough with people texting, and then we got Pokemon Go. Guilty. And so now I'm not going to be hindering the road, and right now I'm on an empty road, so it doesn't matter right now, but I'm done. Guys, here at work, in the secret room, this is where it's a little backstock room where we keep all our stuff that's not on the shelves, but I figured I'd show y'all what I'm eating for, like when I have to come to work, and I have to eat at work. Figure I'd show y'all what I bring. So, now this isn't typical, but usually it's chicken. So this is 10 ounces of turkey cutlet with 90 grams of green beans and some Heinz 57. There was 1 serving in there, but it definitely all did not make it on my stuff, onto my turkey and green beans. And then here is 450 grams of sweet potato with cinnamon on top. Now, love cinnamon sweet potatoes. Now I bring this because the sweet potato, it's a slower digesting carb, so it's going to give me energy throughout work, and the protein veggies just because it's what I like. Morning, 194.2. Weight's up a little bit, but not that big a deal. Like I said, there's some days you're going to fluctuate, but today I got to train some legs. And I gotta do a morning workout, but first, let's grab some breakfast. Going with some cookies and cream today, and here's the physique. So guys, Getting ready for a leg workout. Now, today, figured I'd change it up. Instead of me doing the blue ras bang, I'm gonna do the sour heads. Just kind of change it up. A lot of times if you change up your pre-workout flavor, it will kind of change the effects on it. Like you'll notice it'll be a little more intense, I guess. It's just something that your body's not really used to. So it's nice to change it up. And if y'all notice, bow, repping the Fixated fitness shirt. All right, this is the logo. On the back, we got, let's see if I can get it right. It says built in the gym, defined in the kitchen. Now, you see that at the end of every one of these episodes. That's kind of my motto I go by. All right, you have to have some kind of, I wouldn't say you have to have a saying to go by, but everybody has their own little word, phrase, something that they believe in. So for me, it's built in the gym, defined in the kitchen. Because you can, the gym's where you actually build your body, but you will never be defined or cut unless you do it in the kitchen. So there's my scoop of Bang sour heads, and figured I'd talk a little bit about the game plan for today. All right, we're also gonna be doing 3 fish oil with it as well, but game plan. All right, I'm doing legs, but changing it up. Figured I'd do some deadlifts today. Haven't done deadlifts in probably a couple months, so we'll see what I can get. I'm gonna go heavy on them, or heavy for me, probably not heavy for a lot of other people. Whatever. I don't lift. I'm not trying to be the strongest guy in the gym. I'm just trying to build the body the best I can. And that's all you can really go for if you're going for bodybuilding. Now, all right, we're gonna do deadlifts. Then I'm probably gonna do some machine squats since I don't wanna, that way I can still go heavy and I don't have to worry about my back really being involved and keeping the bar steady. And then after the gym, gotta go to Sam's, gotta pick up bunch of stuff, and mainly the reason I'm going is I need some other protein. I need some steak, and it reminds me I gotta set out some meat before I go so it can thaw out. And then after that, I gotta go to my grandma's because I gotta cut her grass, and I gotta do, it's 8:30 right now, gotta get all this done before 1 o'clock. So I gotta work out, go to Sam's, and then I gotta go to my grandma's and cut her grass. Now, you know, doesn't seem like that bad, but I gotta push mow it. So, just to make it look nice. She doesn't have a real big yard, and she actually has self-propelled, but I might make it go a little faster, help me sweat, so that way tomorrow I'll have a new little weigh-in. But I'll see y'all in the gym for a little bit of some legs. just got out of the Sam's Club. Picked up my meat, show it to you. Got the beef bottom round steak. I was gonna get two, but they only had one good one. The other two were like, they were on sale because they were about to go bad. Like they were brown looking. And I'm not about to do that. But it is 11:30. And I gotta get the grass cut at my grandma's. So I'm gonna go to her house, drop off, put all the stuff that's refrigerated or has to keep cool, put it in the fridge, freezer, whatever I need, and then cut her grass. Now, question, does cutting the grass count as cardio? I'm gonna go no. I'm not gonna like it just as much, but I mean, I ain't gonna, no cardio, doesn't count. It's not treadmill, I'm not being a hamster, so I'm not doing the same movement over and over. But anyways, clouds are coming, you can see them. It's getting dark. But while the sun's out, I'm definitely gonna mow shirtless so I can get a tan. So I will see y'all after I get done cutting grass. Alright guys, so change of plans. My cousin actually went ahead and cut the grass. I was thankful of that. Honestly, I didn't think he would do it just because he's slightly lazy and he doesn't get up and take initiative on a lot of stuff like that. So, but I'm very thankful that he did it and I'm proud of him. So now we're headed to the house to cook up some steak and some chicken tenderloin, two of my favorites. Oh, it's hot. But if you notice, I did change shirts. You always got to be prepared. I changed shirts. I brought an extra shirt with me because I knew after leg day I was gonna be soaked in sweat, plus wearing my little waist slimming belt. I don't know if it's working or not, but I do like the fact that it makes me sweat more. So that's why I'm gonna keep wearing it. Wearing that, making me sweat a whole lot. I knew I was gonna sweat through a whole shirt, and I was right. So I did bring my extra shirt to change into, but time to go cook up some meat. And I will see y'all at the house on the grill. Out here grilling, got my last piece of chicken on there, about to cook up the steak, but figured I'd show y'all kind of what it's supposed to look like when, well, I say it's show y'all how I grill, I should say. All right, take your steak, slap it on there. All right, I do the same thing with my chicken. All right, turn the camera around, put this down, and kind of get a little more in depth into it. All right, so steak's on there, last piece of chicken. Alright, so what I'll do, as soon as I put it on there, sprinkle my seasoning. Now, Cavender's all-purpose salt-free seasoning. Nutrients on it, 0 calorie, 0 sodium. Alright, but what you do is you just let it cook. Let it cook to how you like it. That's the thing about a steak. You can have it all kinds of different ways. For me, I like it to be brown on the outside. Well, brown, I'd say, I like it medium rare, put it that way. Alright. Medium rare to medium well. Well, medium. All right. Anyways, so steak, you're good on that. That's real easy to cook. Now, I did not tenderize it or anything. This is just straight out the package. I could have done that if I wanted to spend the time on it, but I'm not really that worried about it. It'll be fine to me. Some people, they really complain about not having a real tender steak. Not me. So, but when you're chicken, alright, chicken, you have to cook it all the way through. Otherwise, you get salmonella. Alright, see, white all the way through. And since I'm going to cut up my meat anyways, I'll cut into the meat however many times I need to make sure that it's cut all the way, that it's cooked all the way through. And little grill tip, if you're doing two different meats, always do your leaner meat first, if you don't have enough room on your grill for both meats at the same time. This way, if there is any kind of possibility of a fat transfer, this is just me, I really doubt there is, but this way you're keeping your meats clean. You're not keeping them with each other. Like if I was to cook my steak first, what I'm saying is my steak could possibly give my chicken tenders fat. Highly unlikely, but I'm just weird about that. Alright, now another tip, cook your chicken, get chicken tenderloin over chicken breast. You don't have to cut off the fat. Now, if you notice on my steak, I did not cut off the fat. That's because it's just one strip all the way around, and what I'll do is I'll let it cook most of the way. And by letting it cook most of the way, I can just cut it off middle of cooking. And also, I like to give it to my dog Delilah, who will probably be coming around here pretty soon, or I'm gonna go get her anyways, because I like to give her a little treat. I'm meal prepping, trying to eat clean, and I'm giving her the worst part of the meat. But she likes it, so for her it's a treat. But I'm gonna finish cooking up this meat, and probably I was gonna work on my tan, but as you can see, clouds is killing my game. So after this, I'm probably just gonna go in and work on some YouTube channel, work on a YouTube video, and then watch some Netflix for the rest of the night. It's about 4 o'clock right now. It took me a little bit longer, and I decided to eat a meal after I got home instead of just going straight to the grill. And some rain we had. I was brushing, I didn't get no freaking rain. We'll probably get some like 8 o'clock tonight. Actually, you can see it in the background right there.